Friends, my favorite part of lakeside beef isn't, as you might think it would be, the fact that in a quarter cup of this goodness, you get 150 milligrams of sodium. No, that's not it. And it's not that in a quarter cup of this goodness, you get 35 milligrams of cholesterol. No, that's not it either. My favorite part of lakeside beef is in a quarter cup, you get 4 grams of saturated fat. That is 20% of your daily allotment. If you crush a cup and a quarter of this stuff, you're good for saturated fat for the entire day. Think about that the next time you're holding lakeside beef with juices. I drink it right out of the can. This is a demo video for Pine Tar Baseball, Great Teams of the 20th Century set that has released in both PDF and card format. Let's go through the details in case you decide you're interested in this. My email is right here. It's Bergland.kurt at yahoo.com. If that is also my PayPal account, I'll put it close. Bergland.kurt at yahoo.com. The PDF is $12.99, as you can see. The printed set is $45.99. That includes shipping. The teams are these. They are the 02 Pirates, the 1910 Athletics, the 1927 Yankees, the 29 Athletics, the 38 Cubs, the 39 Yankees, the 42 Cardinals, the 55 Dodgers, the 59 White Sox, the 61 Yankees, the 69 Mets, the 71 Orioles, the 73 Mets, the 74 Dodgers, the 75 Red Sox, the 80 Phillies, the 82 Brewers, the 82 Braves, the 84 Tigers, the 89 Athletics, the 95 Braves, and the 95 Yankees. 22 teams in the set. They all have 25 players or more, except for the 1902 Pirates and the 1910 Athletics, who are just under that. You probably know that roster requirements holding teams to 25 players didn't take effect until 1925. And even after that, teams were fudging it a lot to try and get around the requirement and save a little money. But in this set, the 22 teams have at least 25 players, except for the 2 dead ball teams that are in the set, the 02 Pirates and the 1910 Athletics. It's a great set, a lot of fun. Going to play a demo game for you here today. It's the 1980 Philadelphia Phillies, winners of the World Series in 6 games over the Kansas City Royals. And they're going up against the 1927 New York Yankees, who, of course, won the American League pennant and the World Series in 4 games over the Pittsburgh Pirates. The opposing pitchers for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, it's Steve Carlton. And for the homestanding 27 Yankees, it's Hoyt. No as-played lineups. I used commonly used lineups for both teams. And we're ready to play some ball. Let's go to the starting lineups and have some fun. All right, here are the starting lineups for today's game. For the 80 Philadelphia Phillies, the road team, we're playing in Yankee Stadium. Pete Rose leading off at first base. Bake McBride batting second in right field. Mike Schmidt batting third at third base. Greg Luzinski batting fourth. He's in left field. Gary Maddox batting fifth in center field. Manny Trio batting sixth at second base. Bob Boone doing the catching. He's batting seventh. Larry Boa batting eighth. He's at shortstop. And on the mound is Cy Young winner Steve Carlton, who is an A-plus pitcher on the road. He drops to a B the third time through the order. He has strikeout modifiers of 55 through 60 and 77, and he can give you 8 innings. And keep going if he's doing well. For the homestanding 1927 New York Yankees, it's Earl Combs in center field. Oops. Mark Koenig at shortstop. Babe Ruth batting third and right field. Lou Gehrig batting fourth at first base. Bob Musial batting fifth in left field. Tony Lazzeri at second base batting sixth. Joe Dugan batting seventh at third base. Joe Collins batting eighth and doing the catching. And batting ninth and on the mound for the 27 Yankees, it's Hoyt. He is an A-plus pitcher at home. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers. And he can also go 8 if everything's going well. So, and longer if everything's going fine. So, there we are. We are ready to get rolling. It's Pine Tar Baseball. Great teams of the 20th century set. And we are ready to play some ball. Let's go. Pete Rose stepping in. And the pitch to him from Mr. Hoyt is a base hit to left field. Pete goes the other way, and he gets this game started just like that. He's on first base with a single. And it's Bake McBride coming to the plate. The aces of both staffs going at it in this one. The pitch to Bake is a 30, so we got to check Hoyt's A-plus modifier on a walk, and that turns into a strikeout. So there's one gone in the first for Hoyt's first strikeout. It's Mike Schmidt, the MVP of the 1980 National League season. And I'm dropping dice left and right. Here we go. All right, Schmitty. And he walks Schmidt, so there's 2 on now with 1 out for Luzinski. Double play target if they can get him to hit it on the ground. Luzinski against Hoyt. Greg 228 only in 1980. The pitch is hit in the air to left field. That's Musial, and he is going to make the catch. 2 gone, and now it's Maddox. A hit from Gary will give the Phillies a lead. The pitch. And hey, strikes him out. That's Hoyt's second, and it closes out the first inning. So the Phillies get 2 on, but fail to score. After a half inning, we got no score, and the Yankees coming to bat against Lefty. The matchup. See how this goes. It's Combs, Koenig, and Ruth in the first inning against Carlton. Pitch is grounded to Boa. Larry's got it. He fires over to Rose, and there's 1 down in the bottom of the first. Great teams of the 20th century set features at least one great team from every decade of the century. Pitch from Carlton is grounded to Trio. Manny's got it, and he flips to Rose. There's 2 gone. And now it's Babe Ruth against Steve Carlton. The pitch. And Lefty gets him with some high heat. First strikeout for Carlton. We've played 1 inning. No score at Yankee Stadium. Wow. That was fun. Here we go, top of the second. Trio, Boone, and Boa for the Phillies coming up against Hoyt. There we go. We're all set to go. No score. Trio, 292 on the season. The pitch. He lost him. That's ball 4, man. He trots down to first base. Not much of a threat to steal. Could do some things with Boone at the plate. We'll see what they decide. Hoyt to the belt. Checks Trio at first. The pitch to Booney. And that is a base hit. That's going to drop in front of Ruth. Trio is around second. He's going to go to third. And the Phillies have something going on in the top of the first, or in the top of the second. Boa coming to the plate. Carlton is on deck, and of course, he could handle the bat a little bit as well. Boa up there. Hoyt to the belt, checks the base runners. The pitch, here comes Trio from third. Bo is going to squeeze. He gets it down, and it's bunted to Dugan. Dugan's got it, and he throws to Gehrig, and the squeeze works. The Phillies lead 1-0 on a squeeze bunt by Larry Boa. Steve Carlton coming to the plate now. Boone moves up to second. Carlton at the plate with a chance to help himself. Phillies lead. Boone at second, one man out. The pitch to Steve. Line shot caught by Koenig. 2 down in the second. And Pete Rose coming to the plate. Pete comes through with 2 outs, and the Phillies will be up 2 runs. Boone at second. Hoyt to the belt, checks him. The pitch home. Hit him. He hit him. And so Pete sprints down to first base. 2 on now with 2 outs for McBride. Hoyt off to a little bit of a rough start. Hoyt to the belt, the pitch to Bake McBride. And that's drilled. That is drilled, and that's definite trouble. It's going to get down past Musial, past him to the wall. It's going to score Boone from second. Rose will stop at third, and it's a 2-out double for McBride, and it's 2-0 Phillies in the top of the second with 2 outs. Schmidt comes to the plate, and they're going to walk him. So it's going to be Luzinski with the bases loaded. That's Rose at third, McBride at second, and Schmidt at first. Luzinski at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Hoyt looking to get out of the jam. The pitch. First base is occupied, so that's ball 2. Ball 2, Luzinski's ahead in the count. Pitch from Hoyt. And that's driven. That's driven to right and deep. Ruth retreating to the wall, but it's gone. Greg Luzinski has just left the building, and it's a grand slam for the bowl. 6-0 Phillies in the top of the second over the 27 Yankees. That's a lot of runs to be giving Steve Carlton in 1980. All right, the Yankees are now going to get someone going in the bullpen. And it's going to be Urban Shocker. Luzinski getting the glad hand all around in the Philly dugout, even from Dallas Green. 2 outs in the second. The pitch. Ground ball, Koenig. He gathers it, throws to Gehrig, and that retires the Phillies, but they put up a crooked number in the second inning. A 6 spot. And we go to the bottom of the second, and it's 6-0 Philadelphia. Gehrig, Musial, and Lazzeri are coming up in the bottom of the second for New York. Gehrig, the pitch to him is strike 3 called. He doesn't like it. He looks at the umpire. He walks back to the dugout. 1 down in the second. Musial. Line shot caught by Schmidt. 2 down. And now Lazzeri. .309 for Tony. Productive at second base. He walks him. 2-out walk for the Yankees. Dugan coming to the plate. Oh, I'm wrong. I looked at the wrong column. He struck him out. Left-handed pitcher. That's strikeout number 3 for lefty. 6 up, 6 down for Carlton. Go to the third at 6-0 Phillies. 6s all around. Hoyt has dropped a letter grade. Hoyt has dropped a letter grade due to giving up 6 runs. So he's now an A. Trio, he's also lost an inning. He's down to 7 innings pitched maximum. Trio, the pitch, he drills it. This is also to left field, and it's also going to rattle around in the corner. Musial gets it out and fires it back in. Trio's got a double. Boone coming to the plate. The Phillies very productive offensively so far. Boone is 1 for 1. The pitch. And that is ball 2. Ball 2 for Boone. He's ahead in the count. The pitch. And that is strike 3. So that's strikeout number 3 for Hoyt. 1 gone in the 3rd. Boa coming up. Squeezed bunt last inning. Brought in the Phillies' first run. Carlton is on deck. The pitch is looped to left. Here comes Musial. He's got it for out number 2. Now it's lefty. Carlton 0 for 1 in the game so far. Hoyt trying to right the ship, hold the team in there long enough for the power bats to bring him back. The pitch hit to left. Musial in his tracks will retire the side, and we've played 2.5 in New York, and it is 6-0 Phillies. Big start for the world champions of 1980. Bottom third of the order against Carlton. It's Dugan, Collins, and Hoyt coming up in the bottom of the 3rd. The pitch. And Joe Dugan lines this one inside the line past Schmidt. Gonna rattle around in the corner. Luzinski's got to go get it. Dugan is on second with a double leading off the bottom of the 3rd. Collins coming up now. Big year against lefties for him. The pitch. And hey, strikes out, strikeout number 4 for lefty. 2 gone, or 1 gone, and now it's Hoyt. Not great with the bat, not awful with the bat, I guess is the best way you can describe it. Carlton to the belt, the pitch home to Hoyt. Ground ball, Boa. Larry's got it up the middle to his left. He plants, he fires, he gets him at first, and Dugan advances to 3rd on the ground out. It's Combs coming up now with 2 outs, and Dugan 90 feet away. The Yankees' first run, 90 feet away from the pay station. The pitch. Ground ball, Rose. He's going to take it himself and spike the ball. That will retire the Yankees in the 3rd. It's 6-0 Philadelphia. And lefty is in control. Wade Hoyt coming back out for the 4th. It's the top of the Phillies order. Rose, McBride, and Schmidt coming up. It's the great teams of the 20th century set for Pine Tar Baseball. These have not been on my channel. They are available now. Email me at Bergland.kurt at yahoo.com. You can get PDF or a printed set. The pitch to Rose. Combacker, gloved by Hoyt. He's got it and flips to Gehrig. There's 1 gone. McBride is 1 for 2 with a run-scoring double. Pitch is a base hit for Bake. Right field drops in front of Ruth. That's his 2nd hit. Schmidt coming to the plate. First base occupied. Got an intentional walk in the 2nd and unintentional walk in the 1st. Pitch to Mike. To center. High but not deep. Combs is under it. And there's 2 gone. Now it's Luzinski. Greg, grand slam in the 2nd. The pitch. Ground ball, gloved by Dugan. He's going to go the short way to Lazzeri, and that will retire the Phillies in the fourth. We've played 3.5. Hoyt is back on his game, but it a little bit late. 6-0 Philadelphia. Carlton coming up. He will face Koenig, Ruth, and Gehrig in the bottom of the fourth. Lefty's pitch to Mark is a strikeout. Number 5 for lefty. 1 gone. Ruth. 0 for 1 for the Babe. Strikeout in the first. The pitch. This is to center field. Maddox on the run. Maddox runs it down. 2 down. And Gehrig with the score 6-0, and only 1 hit for the 27 Yankees. That by Joe Dugan. Pitch to Lou is hit to right. Bake McBride close to the line will make the catch. 6 in a row retired by Carlton. We've played 4, and it's 6-0 Philadelphia. Maddox, Trio, and Boone in the bottom or in the top of the 5th for Philly. Gary 0 for 2. The pitch. That's a range check. Get to the kitchen. It's a range check. And first base, that's Gehrig. Let's check Lou's range. He's positive. He makes the play unassisted, and that retires Maddox. 1 gone in the 5th. Now it's Trio. Manny 1 for 1 with a walk. The pitch. Base hit Trio. He's aboard with a single to center. It drops in front of Combs. Second hit for Manny on the night. Bob Boone 1 for 2 coming up. Pitch to Booney. Comebacker, gloved by Hoyt. No, it's off his glove. Reaches down, picks it up, fires to first. They get Boone by 4 steps. Trio advances to second with 2 outs. It's Boa coming up with Carlton on deck. They're going to pitch to Larry. Hoyt working to get out of the jam. The pitch. And that is a ground ball. Lazzeri. He gloves it and throws to Gehrig, and that retires the Phillies. We're halfway through. 6-0 Philadelphia in the Bronx. Bottom of the 5th coming. Musial, Lazzeri, and Dugan coming up for the 27 Yankees against Carlton. 0 for 1 for Bob. The pitch. To right, but not deep. McBride is under it. 7 in a row retired for Carlton. Lazzeri coming up now. Tony struck out back in the 2nd. The pitch. Drilled on the ground to Schmidt, close to the line, gloves it, throws to Rose, 2 down, and now Dugan. 1 for 1, a double in the 3rd. The pitch to left, but not deep. This is Luzinski, and the Bull makes the catch. 9 in a row retired by Carlton. We're through 5, and it's 6-0 Philadelphia. Hoyt coming back out. Might be his last inning. They might hit for him next inning. Carlton will lead off. Then the top with Rose and then McBride coming up. Steve 0 for 2. The pitch. To right field, Ruth is under it, and he's going to make the catch. One gone in the 6th. Now it's Rose. Pete's 1 for 2. He was also hit by a pitch. The pitch is a Base hit. Base hit for Rose, his second of the game. He's been on 3 times. He has also scored a run. With 1 out, it's McBride. Bake is 2 for 3. Hoyt cannot stop the Phillies' attack. The pitch to center. That's Combs, and he's got it for out number 2. Schmidt up now. 0 for 1, a pair of walks, 1 intentional. The pitch to left, and this is going to drive Musial back, and on the track, he makes the catch, and that retires the Phillies in the 6th. Go to the bottom of the 6th. The Yankees have to do something with Carlton if they're going to make a game of it. It's 6-0, 1980 Phillies. Carlton throwing a 1-hitter through 5. It's Collins, then Hoyt, then Combs for the 27 Yankees. Pitch to Joe Collins. Hit to left. Luzinski in his tracks. That's 1 gone. And Hoyt is being called back to the dugout. He will not bat. They are going to hit for Wade Hoyt. I'll give you his numbers in just a second. First, we'll tell you about the pinch hitter. It's going to be... Don't tell me. It's going to be Mike Gazzella, a backup infielder who hit .278 in very limited duty for the 27 Yankees. Gazzella, a right-handed pinch hitter, here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out. Hoyt went 6 innings. He allowed 8 hits. He walked 2. He walked a third man intentionally. He struck out 3. He allowed 6 runs. They're all earned, and he's on the hook for the loss unless the score changes. Gazzella in there against Carlton. The pitch is strike 3 swinging. Carlton with the slider, and that's 6 strikeouts on the night for lefty. Still only 1 hit for the 27 Yankees. And Earl Combs stands in with 2 outs and nobody aboard. Combs is 0 for 2. Pitch from Carlton. Error check. We got our first error check of the game. See where this goes. It is to center field. That's Maddox. Don't want to hit it there if you're a Yankee fan. And he makes the catch. That's 3 outs and 12 in a row retired by Carlton. We've played 6, and it's 6-0 Phillies thanks to a big second inning by Philadelphia. New pitcher will be Urban Shocker. Shocker is an A-plus pitcher at home. He can give you 3 innings out of the pen. He does not have a strikeout or walk modifier. He will face Luzinski, Maddox, and Trio in the top of the 7th. Pine Tar Baseball, great teams of the 20th century set is right in front of you here. Here's my contact info, Bergland.kurt at yahoo.com, $12.99 for the PDF, $45.99 for the cards. PayPal account is right by my thumb, Bergland.kurt at yahoo.com. Ready to ship right now. Luzinski 1 for 3 against Shocker. The pitch. Error check. Error check coming. This is 0-4, which is back to Shocker. It's a 5. He makes the play, and there's 1 man out. Now it's Maddox against Shocker. Shocker, right-handed pitcher. 4 relief appearances on the season. The pitch to center. Combs under it, and there's 2 down. Now it's Trio. Manny, 2 for 2. He's also walked. Big day for Trio. Pitch to from Shocker to Trio is hit to right. It's a looper. Here comes the babe. He's got it for out number 3. Shocker, 3 up and 3 down. Retired. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch him out at Yankee Stadium. But it's 6-0 Philadelphia. Carlton in command. Koenig, Ruth, and Gehrig coming up in the bottom of the 7th for the Bronx Bombers, for Murderers Row, who have 1 hit and 1 base runner so far in this game. We're in the bottom of the 7th. It's getting late. They got some work to do. Koenig against Carlton. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 7. Strikeout number 7 for Carlton. 13 in a row retired for lefty. Ruth at the plate. Babe is 0 for 2. He struck out once. He flied out to center. The pitch. He's not 0 for 2 anymore. This is drilled to left field. It's going to split Maddox and Luzinski and roll to the wall. The Babe has himself a 1-out double, and the Yankees have something going. Dallas Green on the bullpen phone. He wants this game. It's going to be Brewster. No, it's not. It's going to be Soche and Reed warming up in the pen for Philadelphia. So Ruth is on second. There's 1 man out, and now it's Gehrig. 0 for 2 for Lou. The pitch. This is trouble, and it's over Maddox's head. Gonna rattle around in the monuments, even though there weren't any yet. And Ruth is gonna score easily from second base, and Lou's gonna help himself to a triple. It's 6-1 now, and Carlton in his first jam of the evening. Musial coming to the plate. 0 for 2, but a 337 average on the 27 season. It's 6-1 Philadelphia. Dallas Green looking a little uneasy in that dugout. Musial, a right-handed batter. The pitch. Base hit for Musial. This is trouble. It's going to get past Maddox and roll to the wall in right center. Musial will get to second with a double. Gehrig scores easily. It's 6-2 now, Philadelphia, and Lazzeri comes to the plate. Phillies didn't put on that kill shot that they could have, and now they got a game. Lazzeri at the plate, Musial at second. There's 1 man out. Tony is 0 for 2 on the day. The pitch from Carlton. Grounded to Schmidt. He's got it. He looks back Musial and fires to Rose. 2 down in the 7th. Dugan up. He'd love to bring in their 3rd run of the evening and of the inning. Carlton to the belt. He checks Musial at second. The pitch home to Dugan. And that is grounded to Trio. Manny's got it and flips to Rose, and that retires the side, but the Yankees get 2. On 3 hits, they leave 1. After 7 innings, it's 6-2 Phillies. And that's doable for the 27 Yankees. So now it's going to be Shocker's 2nd inning for the bottom 3rd of the Phillies order if Carlton is allowed to bat. Boone, Boa, and then lefty are scheduled. Shocker, 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 7th. Boone is 1 for 3. The pitch. He hits this one to right. It's a looper. Here comes Ruth. Babe's getting his running in, and he catches it for out number 1 in the 8th. Now it's Boa. Larry, 0 for 2 with a ribby. The pitch. Grounded to Lazzeri. He's got it and flips to Gehrig. That's 2 outs. And so with 2 outs and nobody on, Green waves Carlton toward home plate, and lefty's going to hit for himself. He's 0 for 3 in the game so far. Shocker winds and delivers, and this is a base hit for Carlton to left. It drops in front of Musial. He's got his first hit of the day with 2 outs in the 8th. Now it's Rose against Shocker. Pete's 2 for 3. The pitch. Ball 2. He's ahead in the count. Ball 2, no strikes. Pitch from Shocker. Pitch from Shocker. I gotta re-roll. Everything got tossed around. Okay, re-rolling. The pitch from Shocker is going to be a range check. Get to the kitchen. It's a range check. Earl Combs on the run. Earl Combs gets there. He's a positive fielder and makes the catch. That's 3 in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 6-2 Phillies. Got the 8-9-1 spots coming for New York in the bottom of the 8th to face Carlton. Collins, Shocker, and then the top with Combs are due. Tug McGraw is starting to throw in the Phillies bullpen, and Ron Reed continues to throw in the Phillies bullpen. Collins is in there. He is 0 for 2 against Carlton so far. Lefty's got 6 outs to get. The pitch. And that's trouble. That's going to be over Maddox's head, and that's going to be extra bases. Here goes Collins around first. He's around second. Maddox throws toward Boa. Boa whirls and throws toward Schmidt, and Collins is in with a triple. That's a triple for Joe Collins leading off the 8th inning. Going to get a pinch hitter now for Urban Shocker. Here come the Yankees. It's going to be Johnny Grabowski, a backup catcher, to pinch hit for Shocker. There's nobody out in the 8th. 6-2 Phillies. Carlton to the belt. Checks Collins at third. The infield is back at normal depth. The pitch to Grabowski is hit to left. It's going to drive Luzinski back. He's going to make the catch. Collins will tag and attempt to score. And he holds. He puts on the brakes, bluffs a tag, and stays put. So now it's Combs with 1 out. And Collins still at third base. Carlton to the belt. The pitch home to Combs. This is to left. It's another one for Luzinski. He's got it. Collins tagging. Here he goes. And he is in there. Sacrifice fly for Combs. Luzinski can't throw him out. 6-3 now, Phillies. But 2 outs in the 8th inning, and Koenig coming up with Ruth on deck. Mark is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch from Carlton. And that's a base hit for Koenig to center field. It's going to drop in front of Maddox. That's going to bring up Ruth. And that's going to bring out Dallas Green. We're going to see a new pitcher. It's going to be Tug McGraw, batting in the number 9 spot. Coming on with 2 outs in the 8th. Tug is an A-plus pitcher on the road. He's got strikeout modifiers on 55 and 77. He can give you 2 innings if you need them. And they need 4 outs from the Tugger. Reed's still throwing in the bullpen, but it's all Tug's show. Ruth, and then if he gets on, Gehrig would be the tying run. 6-3 Phillies, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Koenig on first. The pitch to Ruth from Tug McGraw is strike 3, swinging. A screwball gets the babe down and in where you think he shouldn't be. He gets him, and that retires the Yankees. So Tug's first strikeout is of the best hitter in the game. Yankees get 1, but no more. They leave 1 on and get 2 hits. After 8 complete, it's 6-3 Phillies. Have they done enough to win this game? That's the question. We got a new pitcher coming on for the Yankees. And it's going to be... Yeah, they're going to go with Will Seymour. Right-hander, 12 relief appearances, an A+ at home. No strikeout or walk modifiers. He can go 3. But the Phillies are hoping he won't have to. Moore will face McBride, then Schmidt, then Luzinski. Scheduled. Bake 2 for 4. The pitch from Will Seymour. He lost him. That's ball 4, and he trots down to first base. Now it's Schmidt. 0 for 2 for Mike. Pair of walks. 1 intentional, 1 unintentional. Looking to get some insurance for his team right here. Pitch to Mike. Ground ball, Lazzari. He knocks it down. He picks it up. He fires to Gehrig, and that gets him. But McBride moves up. So now there's 1 out, a man on second, and Luzinski comes to the plate. Maddox is on deck. The Bull can drive in a big run here. He had a grand slam in the second. The pitch from Will Seymour. Hey, struck him out. That's Moore's first strikeout. 2 gone, and now it's Maddox. 0 for 4 for Gary. And this is strike out on a breaking ball. That's 3, and the Phillies are retired in the 9th. We're going to have a new left fielder coming on for Luzinski. Nobody's idea of a glove man in 1980, or for that matter, at any point in his career. It's going to be Del Unser coming on into left field and batting in the cleanup spot. He is a positive fielder with an E rating of 2. That's the only defensive change the Phillies are going to make. Tug McGraw is on to finish the save if he can. Going to be Gehrig, Musial, and Lazzari for the Yankees in the bottom of the 9th. They need 3 to push this to extra innings. It's 6-3 Phillies. Gehrig up there. He tripled, scored, and drove in a run in the 7th. He's 1 for 3. The pitch from McGraw is grounded to Trio. Man, he's had a lot of action. He gloves it and fires to Rose. 1 gone in the 9th. Now it's Musial. 1 for 3. Double and a ribby. The pitch to Bob. Struck him out. Another screwball. 2 strikeouts and 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th for McGraw. Now it's Lazzari, last chance saloon for the Yankees. 6-3 Phillies. The pitch. Ground ball, Schmidt. He's got it. He throws to Rose, and Tug McGraw completes the save. The 1980 Phillies have defeated the 1927 New York Yankees 6-3. This is Pine Tar Baseball. Great teams of the 20th century. Get this set for yourself. Bergland.kurt at yahoo.com. $12.99 for the PDF, $45.99 for the sheets. And it's yours. I will be back with another preview game in the next day or so with 2 more teams from this set. Hope you enjoyed this one. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm Kurt Bergland. Have a good night. So long, everybody.